I was in the gallery in Grey Lynn. I'd just opened the new space after closing the Vivian, and this kind of quite gentle man came in and had a look around the gallery and introduced himself. And he said he was an artist. His name was Roy Good, and he'd had a few shows. He was between galleries. He left me a book. Strangely enough, that book sat on my desk for about 2 weeks. And I sat down with a coffee one day and I thought, I better read this bloody thing, and opened it up. And I was pretty blown away immediately by the stature of the work that I was seeing before me. Roy's been showing in New Zealand for a long time, and there's been a couple of real knockout institutional shows. But there was something missing from it. I immediately felt Roy was a bit ignored. Flotsam and jetsam of the art world, you know, things come and go, fashions come and go, trends come and go. And it's quite rare to find an artist of that stature who's been doing the same thing for over 50 years. One of the reasons I wanted to make this film with Craig was to capture the history of that. Where did it come from? What were the movements behind this kind of lone figure, really, in the New Zealand art world? I mean, there's a lot of inherent bravery in Roy's work, and I was really interested in why he never gave it up. He continued to do it, and I thought this would make a really interesting film to explore, and something really, really important to the art history, not just of Aotearoa New Zealand, but actual global art history with a particular focus on modernist abstraction.
Having such a strong preference for design, I of course knew about the Bauhaus school in Germany, and the principle that was established there, that there was no real division between the arts, crafts, fine art, architecture, design. It was all a seamless spread of creative activity, and one not being any better or higher or well regarded than the other, but it was something, you know, you practice as a craftsperson across the whole field. So that really inspired me, and the fact that abstract painting was a manifestation of the principles of the Bauhaus absolutely struck a chord, and there and then I really decided that was my direction. That was the course I took, and I really haven't deviated much at all from that, if at all. I think abstraction has a history and a connection to earlier religious art that attempts to create a touchstone in the object that lifts your mind above the ordinary. And that was one of the goals of abstraction. And art always provided that for me. It was something that removed me completely from reality, because, you know, you finish a work and you're happy with it. But getting that buzz and uplift from being satisfied with what you've done and the effect it has on you.
Craig and I and Roy and many other people have been working on this film in our own time over the past 2 years. It's been a really exciting journey, and we've put hundreds of hours into it, but we quickly realized we can't do this on our own. And what we're looking for really is some support and financial help to get this documentary made. And you can click on the link below and go through and find how it works and learn a wee bit more about the journey that we've been on and the journey ahead.